Go to your new page though and put all the information on how to hear all of your segments?
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll try to
He's
get to
going to
that.
have to backtrack and get those codes, and then we can maybe upload a picture into the photo section, and then in the description of the picture can be all the codes, and then he can just edit that on an as-needed, basis. So it's kind of following the KISS rule.
I've got a 15-hour segment that I need to figure out how to break down somehow. For some reason, it's compiled it all together in one based on what I have, and it's offering me to put up a link for that, so I think we could start there. I'm not sure how to break this up. I'm not sure how to break this up, but I'm going to go ahead. It's allowing me some options right
link,
now.
I'll try to figure it out.
There's a download option, playback.
So
yeah, Dave, I'm gonna throw this.
You could post that to your community page here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah. And maybe you can work some magic for me, man.
Yeah, I'll see. I mean, if I can, I will, and if not, I'll tell you why I can't.
No problem. Here comes a link to that page. Alrighty, hey, here we go. Alright, yeah, that should be posting up right now, a free conference call, HD playback number, playback link that could give a 15-hour segment. Let me
there it is.
I don't see it as a breakdown, and we've got more than 15 hours in this.
Right now.
Oh, you know what?
So that's like the whole thing from beginning to end?
No, it's not. I'm seeing another segment. I'm pulling it down now. It's an 8-hour segment from 411. Let me know if it's dating that. I'm just pasting the links here. I'll put 411.
Okay, here's what I'm doing. Basically, when I go to the player, even though there's no download option or anything for the MP3, because I'm a computer tech and I know how to cheat like hell, I'm downloading that first MP3, so I'll be able to break that into sections. So I'll do the same thing with the second MP3, and then I could upload each section as a video file on YouTube. So, like, how big do you want each chunk to be? I mean, I could do it an hour, I could do it 2 hours, I mean...
whatever seems to work best with your software. I'd say maybe an hour at a pop.
Yeah, I mean, I could do, either or. I mean, I could make it, whatever.
Wow, this is interesting. I think it breaks every single caller into part of a separate segment. So I've only got, for whatever reason, with that first one I put up, it looks like that's a 15-hour segment, and then 8. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then whatever this one is when I kill the call. So
yeah, I'm sure the people on YouTube will appreciate this better than the crappy half-assed Jimmy Rig Skype connection I've been using. But there's something I got to figure out, because I don't know how to use this yet. I got to look into it. But there's an application for Google Hangout called Uber Conference, and what it lets you do is when you're having a Google Hangout, you can allow people to call into it, almost like it's a radio station or something. So basically what I'm thinking maybe I could do is basically call into, your conference number here with Skype, and then initiate a conference call with Skype to then conference into the Google Hangout. and then I can link it in such a way that doesn't require sound to travel through the air in my room from the speaker to the microphone, and then have people complaining that it sounds like crap.
Am I coming in like fairly clear or whatever to do something like this? I can't even tell how I sound. I haven't listened to any of the playbacks yet.
I listened a little bit. The audio quality varies. Like I said, this is a very imperfect system. Sometimes everyone's coming in clear, and other times it's too soft, and other times it's too loud. It's very imperfect, but you know, I'm going to be working on trying to figure out how I can get around that.
Excellent. I appreciate you. It's like having a tech guy right there next to me, man. Thanks for keep chiming in and offering what you've offered, and it means a lot, man. That's going to come back to you tenfold when I get a chance, all right?
As a matter of fact, you know what else I can do for you?
What do you got, bro?
Once we figure that out, check it out. You could have your own YouTube channel, and we do this hookup on your end, so that way people will not only be able to see you on YouTube, but you could invite people in the video and on the conference call. So people have, you know, two ways of going, you know, about it. And yes, you can mute people and all that happy stuff within Google Hangout as well. So it's like it'll be a very robust system. And on top of that, you enter into the Google Partners program, and guess what happens? You can monetize each of the, you know, Google Hangouts, and hey, you can get paid for doing this, and without charging anyone a dime.
That's pretty awesome.
I make between $300 and $1,000 on YouTube right now. So it's like I get paid by the very corporations that are working against us for me to work against them, if you want to put it that way. It's a big, huge oxymoron, but I like it.
Are you saying that you have the capability to set it up that what we're doing right now, we could actually generate an income of some sort?
Yes.
I would love to do this all the time.
Without charging anyone a cent.
So what is it, ads that pop up during the broadcasts, or?
You know, there's different options and placements and stuff for that. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing that's incredibly, you know, intrusive or anything. Plus, on the live stream, there's no ads. You can't have ads on the live stream because it's live. But once it saves down to a recording, you know, then there's like, you know, an ad at the beginning, an ad at the end. But, you know, the rest of it is clear blue, you know, open sky. Plus, the cool thing about YouTube is after 5 seconds, you can skip the advertisement. There's a little thing that says skip ad, and that doesn't, you know, hurt your ability to, you know, generate income. So it's really interesting. It's a system that's difficult to explain in as simple terms as maybe people are wanting the explanation, but I just love being able to just have fun creating videos, putting them out for people to watch for free, and then making money on it. And the biggest problem that I've had as far as, you know, showing other people that this can be done is they have low self-esteem and they don't have any faith in themselves and they think they can't. Can you imagine if, say, 500 million people were making even $100 a month? Talk about a reversal on the transfer of money from the poor to the rich. We'd be sucking it back down to us. And as long as we took that money and invested it in solid, tangible items, then you exit it out of the fiat system. If you buy food, if you buy silver, if you buy gold, whatever, you know, then you're taking that fiat system and you're sucking the power away from the elites and turning it into tangible wealth for you. Imagine if 500 million people were doing that. Total irony. I would love it.
Oh, wow, I like how you think, man. We're definitely gonna. Yeah, I mean, you're helping me out before I even got started, so I'm gonna look out for you just as you have been trying to for me. And again, it means a lot. It's important that something like this get done. If I've got to be the guy, so be it. So far, so good. You know, got a lot of great people that got my back right now that are proving that in many different aspects. That keep chiming in. Go ahead.
You know how that one lady said, we need 50 Brians, but we don't have them. She's only half right. We don't have 50 Brians. We have 50 million Brians who just haven't realized it yet. Just like
Amen, girl. Amen.
My name is Dave, and I'm a male. Did you just call me girl?
Oh, I'm sorry. People do that to me all the time because I smoke so many cigarettes. So I actually know how I just made you feel. I'm sorry.
How about this? Hi, Kermit the Frog here. Now I'm a frog, and I'm going to sacrifice a goat to the druidic god of Bundy. No, anyway. But yeah, anyway, I mean, you know, a few days ago, Brian, to his own admission, was driving himself nuts and down and depressed and oh, woe is me, and, you know, like most other people. And then all of a sudden, synchronicity, quantum physics, God, the universe, the Tao, source energy, whatever label you want to put on it, clicked him into the right opportunity because he was compatible with that. And he was thrust into amazing circumstances. And now he is evidence that it doesn't take, you know, anyone particularly special with special aptitude or 30 years of experience or whatever. All it takes is a willingness to do something. Doesn't matter if you're a 15-year-old girl or an 80-year-old man, or if you're rich or poor, or who the hell you are. That's all just societal brainwashing crap, divide and conquer shit. If you got a mouth and you can open it and let words come out, you can do this.
Say it, sir. That's right. That's right. But know what you're saying when it comes out, because the first few things that come out your mouth that, you know, I've heard some people on here that are a little, you know, kind of out of touch with things, and if you're in a position like he is, you do need to be on point like he is.
Well,
need to be educated in what you're passionate about.
Well, in order to be on point, all it really takes is confidence, because a big part of knowing is being willing to admit what you don't know and have an openness to learning. Because Brian doesn't know everything about all this